Well, welcome to lockdown day 8. Where I'm actually doing Andy's airport cars job at the moment. I'm at the North Down surgery just round the back of Invicta House, just dropping somebody off to go and do their vitamin B12 injection, which I need periodically, and take them home. And obviously in the back there behind the old safety screen, so that's all good for them. Anyway, enough of that. If you haven't done so already, if you have a look under this video, just to the right I think it is, you'll see a little red button that says subscribe. If you could hit that for me, that'd be wonderful, and you could keep up with all my adventures. Anyway, look how my day started. You like that, did you? I hope you didn't join in with the star jumps. I certainly didn't. I was sat there recording it. That was a PE lesson in my front room, courtesy of Palm Bay School. They put a load of online learning resources up on the internet for all the kids that have got to stay at home. I have to give them a shout out. It's actually really good. The teachers have taken a lot of time and effort to put all the videos and worksheets and everything up there for the kids to actually do something, so they're not missing out too much. I've dropped my person back home at their flat now, so they're indoors for the rest of the day. Got some fuel, and look where I am now. McDonald's, you guessed it, the big yellow M. I'm a little bit concerned at the moment because I started off in Margate and I drive all the way up here and I haven't had a job yet. But, you know, the night is young, as they say. I've only been logged on 15 minutes, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to stop yakking. I'm going to go. I shall join up with you again in a little while, and I'll give you an update on what's happening. Bye. Well, that's my third one just done now. Another McDonald's. That's all 3 of them. All McDonald's, so people must like their big tasties today. I've just got a quiet corner just at the Asda's over there, the little one just off of Chatham Street. And I'm going to sit here and just tuck into my slow carb inspired lunch and then go back up and see if I can get some more. Before I go though, I just want to have a little moan. It's not like me, ask my wife. You know, I do wonder if some people care about their fellow man and their health and well-being. I walk into McDonald's at Westwood, I don't mind naming the place, and there's a delivery driver in there. Guess what? No face mask. No face mask at all. I don't like to swear on these videos, but what a fucking idiot. You know, it's really annoying now. People just don't seem to care. And the age and everything of the guy, you can't tell me he was exempt. People need to wear their face masks, otherwise this isn't going to go away. We need to play the game, we need to do as we're told, we need to keep away from each other. It's as simple as that. Really is that simple. If you can't get it, stay at home. You know, what can I say? Anyway, I've had my little rant now. I'm going to eat my lunch and get back to work. See ya. Well, that's 4 deliveries I've done since 2:15, so it's roughly 2 an hour. The rate has slowed up a little bit. I'm up at the McDonald's again. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's about 13 or 14 cars up here if you include me. As I said just before, this is where most of my work's come from. I've got another, well, hour left on this shift, so I could really do with 2 more deliveries. In about half an hour I get a thing on the system saying you may as well go home now, but generally we ignore that and carry on. So as long as I can get at least 1 or 2 more by 5, that'll be good. Go home for my dinner, and then I'm back out again this evening at 7:30. So we'll see. I'll let you know whether I do or not, or whether I'm outside my house and didn't get bugger all. We'll find out. Bye bye. Well, it just so happens I got an order from Burger King coming over to Cliftonville, and it was about 5-10 minutes from my house. Not only that, you usually get the "you can go home now" message about half an hour before your shift ends, just to give you the option. And by the time I drive back over to a hotspot area where the restaurants are, I'd only have about 15 minutes left of the shift, and generally you don't get any more orders in the last 15 minutes. It's 10 to 5 now, so I've opted to come home a little bit early, and that's where I am now. Well, just round the corner actually. Have a look. That's the top of Botany Road there. Took a minute for it to zoom in, and you can see it's starting to get a little bit on the dark side. Where are we now? We are, there you go, 10 to 5, and yeah, it's getting dark. It gets dark really early, so I'm gonna call it quits for now, everyone. My next shift is at 7:30 till 10:30, so I shall sign on in a little while, well, a good couple of hours or so, and say hello again, and we'll see how tonight's gets on. Today wasn't bad, slightly under par, but there you go. All right, ta-da, have a good evening, and I'll see you then. Well, the phone call I had before I left home could mean I'm in for an interesting evening. It's 7:45 now. I'm back in the car, back on Just Eat. The phone call I got was off a mate of mine who does this as well, and he said basically it's utter garbage. So I thought I'd come and sit in Margate just as a change, because he said there was about 20 drivers sitting in the McDonald's up at Westwood, and as I've recorded this video, I've just got an order through for Casper's at Broadstairs, so it's a little bit of a trek, but at least it's something. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'll keep you posted as to how things go this evening. As I said, 7:45 now, so we'll see. Alright, catch you later, bye. Well, I've just done my second one. That's about an hour from the start of the shift, and about 3/4 of an hour since I last come on and spoke to you. There's a McDonald's and a Casper's, so that's alright for now. We'll see how it goes. When I was in McDonald's, I saw another maskless wazzock. And if you imagine a face mask over his boat race, it was down here. And then he started talking to his mate, and it did this. He was indoors, near people. What an absolute plank. Oh dear, I do despair. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning and go and find myself another order. I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. Well, that's Burger King I've just been to. I was over Westbrook and the system pulled me over here. I've got my order down there, and I'm off to Summer in Ramsgate now to deliver it. So I guess I'll probably end up over this way for the duration, but we'll see where the night takes me. But this one's not a bad value, so we'll have to see and go from there. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye bye. Well, that's interesting. I've done the Burger King, the long distance one I had, and I thought I'd come up to the McDonald's at Westwood, being the kind of central hub of everything, and there's a different scene in front of me to what was described to me earlier. Have a look at this. An empty car park. And just an hour earlier, apparently, it was full of drivers. You know, 3 or 4 cars abreast. Not a very good situation at all. So I literally probably need another 2 orders to make my target for the day, so I'm gonna sit here and hopefully McDonald's can provide them to me, and I'll talk to you in a little while. Bye. Well, still sat in the car park at McDonald's, as you can see. Not much going on now. I literally need those 2 orders to bring me up to what I want to get for the day. I've got half an hour to go before I get the "you can go home now" message. You can see what the time is there, 9:30 just about. So there's not really much point in moving anywhere else now to see if you can generate a bit of extra work. It's a case of sit it out and keep your fingers crossed. Thankfully it's a little bit warmer tonight and not so cold, although I spoke to a friend earlier who assures me that that could change in the next few days, so better watch out. Get the old thermals on. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Well, this isn't good. It's 10:05 now, and I've more or less just had the "you can bugger off now if you want to" message from Just Eat. What I've done, you can see behind me, that's the Asda's, just outside of Broadstairs. I've moved from the McDonald's at Westwood to here purely because I got this. There's the KFC there and the other new McDonald's behind. I think they shut very soon, but I'm also in range of Broadstairs High Street where I'm gambling. There might be a couple of takeaways open that somebody might get something out of, but in about 10 minutes time I'll have to call it quits anyway, because in the last 15 minutes of a shift you never get anything. That's the other reason I've moved here. Then I'm slightly closer to home as well. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes, and if nothing happens I shall move home, and that's probably me for the day then until tomorrow, but I'll let you know in a little while. Alright, toodaloo. Well, that didn't exactly work out as planned. My little gamble didn't pay off. I'm still sat at Asda's and it's 10:15, so there's not going to be anything else now. Definitely not. I mean, when the big fast food place is shut, it's pretty much game over for the day anyway. So I'm going to go home. Thanks for following me again. Having a toodle round over a couple of shifts. I'm out at 12 o'clock again tomorrow, so I'll post another video about tomorrow's goings on. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Little button just below the video. If it's red, please click it, because it means you haven't subscribed, and it will turn another colour. You have. There's also a little bell to the right of that. If you hit that as well, that'll let you know every time I upload a video. Anyway, as I said, I'm going home. Good night everyone, sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye bye.